Good day, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well and good on this Saturday afternoon. We are here for the first, one of the second games for the top four on the SA Nationals for South Africa. So, why is that there? Oh, close. What the hell? Okay, that was new. Sorry, there was something different on the screen I didn't like. So yeah, guys, this is table 2 for Nats, SA Nats. We are joined today by Pierre. Welcome, Pierre.
Hi, everyone.
Hope you're good.
Yeah, doing well in yourself.
Can't complain. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining. Hope you're going to have a good game here now. This is the top 4, as I mentioned. This is table 2. Table 1 is being played on Molecast on Twitch, guys. If you want to go look there, I will link shortly and we can go from there and see what happens. So yeah, this is an interesting game now. We're almost to the finals. And so let's see what's happening here. Pierre, would you like to cover Peter's list for me, the Empire die, please?
Yeah, Peter's list is quite simple. It's your standard Imperial Aces using Rexler Braff with Duke. So for full throttle ties into that if he does a free speed or higher maneuver. The Grand Inquisitor in the TIE V1 or TIE X1, whichever one. And Sunter Fel in a TIE Interceptor with Predator and Shield upgrade, coming in at 199 points if I remember correctly.
Yes, 199 points on Peter's side, yes. So he's got, with still old rules, he still has a bid.
Yes, and a very, very nice squadron. He's got 2 5s and a 6 with the potential to outmaneuver.
So he's going high pilot skill.
List. Yep.
Yeah. There we go.
And what is on Nick's side?
Let's check on Nick's side, yes. So Nick is running Old Terroch. He is running the Scum and Villainy. Scum and Villainy. Yes, yeah, I can't even talk. He's running Old Terroch there with Predator. There's also pilot skill 5. He's running Ketsu in the Lancer class pursuit craft with Maul. If you take damage, you can recover some stress. Some force, sorry. And he's got Contrabat Cybernetics as well. On that as well, so you can perform actions even while stressed. Then he's got Guri in the Star class Star Viper. Star Viper class attack platform, which is the Guri that can do stuff. So he's pretty cool. So he gains a focus token if there's a ship in range 0 to 1. At least another enemy ship. Yes. That's the one. That's it. So what do you think of this matchup? Who do you think will take it?
Well, there is definitely a advantage to Peter's side because he will probably give first player to Nick.
Okay.
So means his Grand Inquisitor and Rex Lebraf and Sunterfell will move off the Nick's entire list.
Oh yes, yeah.
But as Peter has all small ships on his side of the field, Ketsu could potentially, with the Shadowcaster title, be doing serious damage to any of those ships if he's able to barrel them onto the rock.
Yes. And I've myself faced this list of Nicks before, and it is quite a force to reckon with. So it's played well.
But Ketsu is just so difficult to kill.
Yeah, I struggled as well.
Yeah.
So definitely.
My money is on Nick for this game.
Okay.
Only because I think his list is tiered towards ace play in general. So Guri being able to get in there and block any of his ships will be majorly problematic.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be a force to reckon with. But I mean, don't count out the defender. I mean, he can jump wherever he wants to at a 4K turn from his. So he can definitely fly circles around someone if it's timed and planned right.
And with Duke, that makes him very, very problematic.
Yeah, it does. just taking away that one evade and making it a focus, forcing you to spend a focus when you don't want to.
Ketsu's going to be, so taking cues, I think Peter's going to be running nice and slowly, possibly trying to take Terok. Terok's going to just run with probably Ketsu and Guri going fast in, coming into this battle.
Yeah,
but I feel like Terok right now is just the bait.
Yes. No, he's definitely Terok, and well, I mean, you can maybe look at Guri also maybe helping with that build bait system, but yeah, I think old Terok will definitely be the bait.
Yeah, with Guri not Guri, Ketsu planning to come through down the center, catch whichever ship she wants off. Grand Inquisitor is actually really good in this list because he's really cheap, but you just cannot ignore him.
No, you can't. I mean, with all that force and the evades and stuff like that, you want to kill him before anything possibly can happen. Otherwise, he survives. He survives way too long.
Yeah. And just constant free dice attacks with force would be great. We'll see if... I think the first ship to go down of Nyx needs to be Ketsu, because I think Peter can deal with Terok and Guri quite handily with any of his ships, really, just outmaneuvering them. But Ketsu is the biggest problem. If one of those ships get tracted, put into a position where they do not want to be, that might be potentially the end.
That's correct, yes. That is correct. And I see the guys has pinged the necessary screen section that I asked them to for the start of this game. And we're off, round 1.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, get to bump immediately.
Yep, that was planned. So
that was
positioning
planned.
there.
Yeah, no, definitely that was definitely
just
planned.
doing a very simple maneuver, just chasing through. Oh, and a curvy barrel roll to set herself up for a very good straight line at the Grand Inquisitor.
That curvy barrel rolls,
running.
Yeah, that curvy barrel rolls are very, very nice. I mean, Phantom is Whisper.
Echo.
Echo that can decloak as well with that and makes him very repositionable. It's just amazing. And the Star Viper is so underplayed, eh? He hasn't seen a lot of playtime this past time.
Yeah, you see Guri, and that's about it. I think you will see a lot more play now that they have put the tech slot on it.
Yes, they're much more viable. They're much more viable to play now.
Let's see.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Aggressive move from the defender, which is good. Trying to hem Alterik in. Do you think a boost to the right would give him a really nice shot at Terok?
Terok has already moved.
Okay. No, I was talking about the defender boosting right.
Yeah, that's correct. That's what I'm saying. It might not be in range though. That's the thing.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But
no.
for next turn.
Yeah, I mean, you can still fit in a 3. Yes.
Yeah, he would have to either do a free hard or a free bank now, because any straight maneuver puts him frustratingly close to a rock. Terok's probably going to do a 5 forward next turn, with Ketsu doing probably a turn to the right. Probably a fast turn to the right, to be honest. Free bank to the right.
Ketsu might even just go 1 forward.
You think next turn? I
be.
think with the defender coming in possibly with a free bank and a boost, she needs to get there to protect Terok.
Well,
the defender is now chasing.
True.
So maybe a free forward or a free bank to the right, because if he's able to catch, just because Sunta's too far to the left now to protect the defender if the defender decides to go too fast. Grand Inquisitor, again, is also in a strange position facing that gas cloud. So I think if the defender chases Terok really hard and Ketsu comes in, that could be quite bad for the defender. That being said, Guri can also just do a 4 forward and boost to start catching that Inquisitor. One-on-one.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
No, one-on-one, yes. You going?
One-on-one, I definitely think Nyx ships have the advantage.
Oh yes,
especially
yeah.
with Terok's ability to remove green tokens
So it will
and
basically
Guri's
cripple
maneuverability.
the other guys a little bit to having not having modifications. So
Yeah.
definitely be that, yeah. Pierre, can I ask you one small favor?
Yes.
Can you maybe just jump in there and just assist Nick with changing his arc on Kitsu so we can see the front and back?
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Cool,
One
cool.
second though.
Thank you very much. Yes, guys, we just want to get that arc so we can see what's happening there with Kitsu's arc front and back so we're not getting confused on where the arc should be. And yeah. Just see quickly where you change that again. Almost done, guys. Almost done. Nice. That's one massive big arc. Okay, it's gonna because Kitsu is a little bit smaller now. Okay, let me just go fix that quickly.
All right, that's sorted.
Is that good?
I think it's looking good now. Very
Yeah.
visible.
Well, good. There goes Ultarach.
Yep. 5 forward, getting out of there. Might focus boost to just get a little bit more. No, just a focus token. Right. Ketsu coming in to cover him.
There we go.
Taking the evade. He's got the force to, mitigate any damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Guri playing it slow.
Yeah, I don't think Korea's going to go massively fast at the moment. He might just wait to see what the other guys do on the other side of the board to just anticipate where he goes. So it creates more space for him to go where he would like to.
Let's see. Grand Inquisitor turning into face Guri.
Ooh, this could be
Very
interesting.
Just remember, next turn he could just one hard to the left again to bait.
Yeah.
I think both players are attempting to play a bait game.
A little bit of a baiting game, yeah. I think I might have paused the timer too long.
That's all right.
What do we got? 1 hour, 8 minutes.
All right. There's the free bank. If he goes for a boost, he'll potentially be in range of Terok without being in range of Ketsu. He just puts himself in a difficult position next turn.
Yeah.
In terms of maneuvering, but he's got his evade. Let's see if he goes for the sneaky shot. Just takes the focus.
Ooh, that's going to be a very sneaky shot.
Okay.
I just adjusted the timer. Sorry, I just adjusted the timer. I saw I had a bit of a delay there.
Sinter probably just focus boosts in, just to give himself some maneuvering options.
I don't even think focus is needed.
It's not, but you've got. Oh, he's just taking the focus on its own.
I would have just boosted in, creating that opportunity. Oh, but yeah, on the other side as well, if Ketsu comes in very quickly, if Terok moves away, then what Sunter is smack bang in the middle of Ketsu.
Yeah, so no shot for Rexler.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be no shooting then at all this turn.
Round 3.
All right.
Pierre, on the side of new dice rolls, what are you thinking about the whole concept for next time? I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but
no. I want to see how it plays out of the rules in general.
Yeah.
But from what they've outlined in playtesting, not just the dice rolls, because I'm okay with that, but with the potentially getting focuses even if you bump, or um, being able to shoot at range 0, I am worried that the skill level ceiling is coming down quite a lot.
Potentially, yes. Yeah, it's going to open up a
And-
whole new can of worms.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling that the game might gain a lot of popularity for being a lot easier for new players, but I feel that we might lose hardcore fan. It might turn into a Armada or Imperial Assault situation where you pick it up, it's great, it's nice and easy, but you don't continue with it because you hit a certain skill level, and after that, it's just down to dice. You can't outfly your opponent as much because they could still bump you, gain their focus, and still shoot and kill your ship potentially.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on. It's I hear what you're saying. Understand? Yeah.
I'm still going to play it, see how it turns out, but I'm just worried about the competitive aspect falling away slightly a little.
Yeah,
And
that's gonna lag behind.
If that happens, a lot of not older players, but more experienced players, people that you see at tournaments more often, might drop out, and that will just hurt the community as a whole.
Yeah, no,
But
definitely.
we'll see.
We'll have to see. Yeah, maybe
your thoughts on it?
Maybe they I like the whole system in general. And yes, that what you exactly mentioned now was one of my concerns as well. About being able to shoot at range 0. That does open a whole can of worms. And you are correct. The skill level might go a little bit down. I mean, I know for a fact I play a Desi that can shoot at range 0.
Yeah.
And that is something that needs to be accomplished, not deliberate. You see, so well, in a way, I mean, I have to be in range 0 to shoot, and I have to bump. So that's going to be that's my deliberate. But if you have every ship that can do it, then it's going to be a bit
exactly. But also the fact that you can potentially just get focus tokens for bumping means
it's just
bumping's going to become a lot more common.
Yeah,
and a lot more feels bad where you just want to bump me all the time because you only want to take focus tokens.
Exactly. So we might as well just all run composure. Composure and fail actions.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
But obviously none of us is set in stone quite yet.
No,
so
we're still waiting for the powers that be.
Confirmation, but they seem very, very set on playing with dials, turnover after dials. So I guess the problem is if they choose that system to play, then we kind of there will be more bumping, and bumping will be a lot more feels bad. So we have to give people actions for bumping and shooting for bumping, and that just lowers the skill level of the game.
Indeed.
A lot.
Indeed.
Which is problematic.
Yeah. Definitely. But well, let's have to wait and see what happens there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just worried about this going a Destiny or Imperial Assault route where it's much beloved for a very short period of time and then kind of dies because nobody's keeping up with it.
Yeah,
it's not new players that keep a game going. It's people who play it consistently. That's
great. Yeah, looks like we got first engagement. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot happening on the map. Yeah, while we were talking. Splinter's got his range 3 shot on Ketsu.
Yep. Ketsu has all of the modifiers for defense as well, an evade token and a force.
Cool.
Peter potentially doing the right thing and just going straight for Ketsu. Oh, 3 hits off the bat. Nice.
Let's see what Ketsu can do with this engagement. Ooh.
Yep, we'll evade all of it if she spends her evade.
Yeah.
Don't see why she shouldn't. There we go. So, 3 and 3.
Well done. At least the evader's gone now, so that Rexler shot's going to be a bit...
Well,
potentially a bit harder.
Ketsu gets to shoot first.
Yes.
And if I'm correct, Shadowcaster If he doesn't evade, let's see what it says. After you perform an attack, if the defender is in your... Oh, yeah, no, he's going to get barreled straight onto that rock regardless.
Yeah, so if he hits...
It doesn't even
Ooh.
have to hit after you perform the attack.
It says there that hits.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, if he does hit, here's hoping
Okay, so
that...
hitting a crit from Ketsu.
And yeah, Rexler's going to be fine. Now, does he spend his focus token? Yes, he does, because he wants to keep Duke active.
He wants to keep Duke active,
Duke-
yeah.
Yeah, but Ketsu
Ooh.
still has a force, so she's going to evade it regardless.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so if he changes an evade down to a focus, Ketsu will just spend that force. And I don't think Ketsu's getting shot from anywhere else.
No,
They may as well spend the evade and have the focus for the attack, right?
no. In this case, he might just want to juke it down. That's why he probably
Yeah,
kept
but,
the evade.
but Ketsu has the force.
Yeah,
So Ketsu just changed that juked.
but you can only change one, though.
Yeah, fair, but okay, we've got a range 3 shot from Grand Inquisitor into Guri. Grand
Did he-
Inquisitor using one of his force, yeah,
Okay, cool, yeah. I was going to say that he used
Make
one of his
it-
force.
to make it a range 1 attack.
Cool. Yeah, his force is lying behind the ship. I couldn't see the other one.
Yeah. You might just want to change your hand to spectator just in case the
No, I
players
can't-
see.
no, it's not. The cursor is not active. They can see it, yes, but
Well, I was saying just so they don't see it and see you pointing to
oh yeah,
something.
true. Oh yeah, true. Give me a second. Let me do that.
No problem.
Okay, wait. Just wait until this shot is done. Okay, so Inquisitor onto Guri.
Oh, 3 crit.
Oh my! That is a hard hit. If it hits.
Oh, and only 1 evade, so that's a shield and a crit immediately onto Guri. That's gotta hurt.
Oh.
Let's see what the crit is. Hull breach as well. Okay,
Oh,
so that
jeez.
becomes priority for Guri to remove.
Yes. And then we've got a range 2 shot from Defender onto Ketsu.
Yep. Let's see what happens here. 3 dice again.
Oh, that was amazing dice.
Okay, crit hit and a focus result.
Mm-hmm.
2 dice for Ketsu.
Okay,
Ah,
and
there you go.
he's probably immediately going to juke that
Duke 1.
and just change one. So still 1 hit going through, so 1 shield on Ketsu.
Yes. Let's see, and there's the 1 shield, yeah.
Here we go.
Well, all in all, I think that's a much better round for Peter than it was for Nick.
Mm.
Especially with Guri.
Go to that, and then it changes to that. It was indeed. Let me just quickly change my color. Grey. Speak the mode. Ta-da! And we're back.
So, what do you do now if you're Nick with Guri? Do you throw her into the fight because you know that she might die?
What?
Or do you attempt to play her like an interceptor? You know, repair the hull breach, then she's got free hull, and you just try to avoid an evade.
Can she not do anything off that action? No, nothing off that. I would
No.
maybe use her then just to keep the Inquisitor busy, while Ketsu and Ultorach focus on Sunter and the Defender.
Yeah.
That's what I would
just, Yeah, I'm just worried about this position that Guri's in now, because
do.
she's going to have to get range 1 of the Inquisitor. Rexler probably going to do a 4K, maybe? I don't know if that's too dangerous with Terok there. Sunter can
But-
just do a 2 forward and position himself.
Ketsu will move first though.
Yes, that's why I'm
That's
saying a
that's a
4K
difficult
would
one.
be. Yeah, it's more of a thing that will block Terok. Block Rexler. Doing
Mhm.
a 4K is potentially Terok.
Yes.
That's what he needs to worry for. Ketsu, I don't think can block a 4K without putting herself into a very vulnerable position.
Oh, but Ketsu also got to stop as well, eh? Does
She does, but 4K. I don't think so.
I don't think so either, no?
It's a speedy craft.
Oh, Speedycraft, yes.
Yeah.
No
But
stock there.
it's Terra might just do a free forward. To clear the stress. I think Peter's in a much better position here because regardless of what he does with the defender, he can have Sunterfell back him up. In a one-on-one, Guri is currently hurting from the Inquisitor because the Inquisitor can just move one bank to the left
Mm-hmm.
and just cast this big open arc for Guri.
Yeah, it all depends if Guri's going to have to barrel out of that, though.
Yeah, well, Guri can't see to begin with. Guri's going to have to just guess where he is. A block might be the best thing for Guri, but just remember, if he does barrel roll, that hull breach stays. Okay, so that's a 2 hard from Ketsu, trying to hem Sunta in. A 2 forward from Sunta and a barrel roll would be perfect now.
And that makes the 4K from Rexler a bit more viable.
Yeah. 2 forward from Terok. He might just focus boost and stop Rexler's 4K.
I think that might be the play.
Well, let's see what actions he gives himself.
Ooh, it's going to be interesting. I want to see what Guri does.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
Now, the most interesting thing right now is how aggressive both lists are playing.
They are quite,
all things considered. Okay, here we go. He's looking at the boost. Just a boost forward. Well, probably, yeah. Focus forward.
Okay, so you're right there. Well done.
Yeah, so that stops the K-turn. But if Peter foresaw that and did the free hard right towards Guri, that could be a master play. But let's see what happens there.
But leaving old Sunta just there to fend for himself. Oof.
Probably a 2 forward and a barrel roll from Sunta will get him far away from that.
Yeah.
2 bank away from the fight from Guri. So that gives the Grand Inquisitor a free shot in and a boost. Okay, so not repairing the Hell Breach, probably trying to get range one of the ships just to get a focus for better defense. But that means the Inquisitor being left alone to.
Yeah, see that can potentially cause problems for Nick.
Yeah, just the 2 forward from the Inquisitor. No, that's fine. He's probably just gonna focus boost right.
Yeah, focus left.
Sorry, left.
Yeah, I would boost left.
Looking at the screen the other way around.
I've got left.
Yeah. All right. So I mean, that's still a range 1 shot for the Inquisitor, because Inquisitor, and there's the free hard out. So Rexler keeping himself safe with no shots on him, but unfortunately just not poorly positioned, but just not turned enough to make a 4K viable. There's the 2 forward from Fel, nice and simple. Then just a barrel,
Focus barrel roll to the right.
Don't even need to focus, evade barrel roll, because you'll be...
Oh, yes.
Ketsu will definitely be in your... Oh, there's the evade.
And there's the barrel roll.
Okay, so here's the question. Do you fire on Ketsu with Sunta, because you will have range 1 predator focus, or do you try to kill Guri before she even shoots?
Ooh, you know what would have been perfect there? Would have been a barrel roll boost to Guri and then take the... If you had the bullseye. Ooh, that would have been cool. Yeah, I would go to Guri. To be honest with you, I will go to Guri because the only shot that Sunta is going to possibly get will be from Ultra Roch.
Yeah,
so,
but you could put some damage into Ketsu with Predator range 1.
You can.
The Ketsu shot is better potential, but the Guri shot will potentially kill. So we're checking range for Terok's ability. Nothing. Guri gets her focus because of Rexler in range 0.
That's correct, yeah.
Now let's see who Sunta fires on. Whether he tries to burn down Guri between the Inquisitor and Sunta, or whether he puts damage into Ketsu.
Ooh.
It's a tough choice. I think I would try killing Guri.
Looks like he is going for...
Well, 2 dice means Ketsu.
Looks like it is Ketsu, yeah. Potentially.
Well, Peter hasn't taken out his dice yet, so he's trying to figure out which one to go for. And he's looking at the hull breach as well.
Yeah, if he digs into that hull breach, Guri could die quite quickly. Oh,
No,
he's going for
into...
Ketsu.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think he thinks that the Grand Inquisitor might be able to at least put some damage in.
Okay, so
That means Sunter will be taking 2 shots. Oof, okay.
Ooh,
Predator,
okay.
one of those.
Okay, so it's a hit, focus, and 2 blanks. Predator's into a blank. Is he spending his focus?
He shouldn't. He's getting Terok and Guri shooting at him.
Yeah. There's only 1 hit there.
And
2 evades. So, oops.
So Ketsu survives that unscathed.
Mm-hmm. She just said, come at me, bro. She taunted Sunter. Oh, there is a range 2 shot on Sunter from Ultra.
Yep. He's got evade, go focus, if that's at least something.
3 dice attack from Ultra. Fang Fighters. Natties.
3 hits.
Ooh. Can Sunter evade this? Can Sunter evade this? Focus evade and a blank.
Can. That does he can by spending both the focus and the evade, but it does give Guri the incentive.
Yeah, I'll do the same. They just spend the evade, keep the focus, and take
you do
the shield.
Have a shield upgrade. Yeah.
Oof, it's gonna be difficult now. Oh, he's spending both. He doesn't want to get hit. He's gonna rely on dice. Oh wow.
Well, I mean, Guri won't have Predator.
No.
It's gonna be tough. Okay, spend the calculate because you're only getting shot once.
Guri.
1 evade, so 1 shield, so it worked out regardless.
So it's not bad, not bad at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, currently Peter's traded 1 shield for nothing, but now we get to see what the Inquisitor can do.
Cool, so Sunter's down a shield.
Yep.
Guri's got a hull breach. He still has 3 hull left.
And at range 2, so doesn't even get the extra defense dice.
No, so that's Inquisitor range 2.
Yeah. So 3 into 3. Let's see what happens.
So far, the points are still 0-0.
Yep. That could all change with this.
Ooh.
Oh, and can spend the focus. So
yes.
Another technical 3 crits. Okay, evaded 2 blanks, so that's
3
2 more
hits.
crits going on the pile.
What do you say, crits?
Oh, because of Hull Breach.
Oh, yes.
Hull Breach changes them all
I'm
to
so
crit.
like, what the Grand Inquisitor's got that I don't know about?
No, it's, yeah. So, let's see. Panic Pilot.
Pilot.
That's horrible for Guri.
Yeah, he doesn't
Bad.
want that.
That means no more of her barrel rolling shenanigans. Their blue maneuvers aren't that great. And a direct. And that's a dead Guri.
That's a dead Guri.
Grand Inquisitor coming through for the win. What? So, all damage that the Grand Inquisitor has dealt this game has just been crits. The initial first 3 crits and then 3 hits of Hull Breach. That's...
Does the Hull Breach not go away after the first shot?
No, it stays. It's no fuel leak.
Oh, yes. Fuel leak goes away here. Okay.
Yeah, it's all face-up damage cause of crits.
Oh, got that other way around. Apologies. So that is a fatal blow there for Nick. Yes, fatal blow, but a good shot for Peter. And that brings the score up for Peter 62-0 with 47 minutes left to play.
Yeah, and currently Nick is in a very tough position because he can't chase any of Peter's ships right now. I mean, Terok could do it too hard up to the left, but at that point, Sunter's probably doing a 5 forward, 4 forward to clear his stress and re-engage.
Yes.
Rexler's probably doing a 3 hard to the right to start the re-engage. Ketsu is in a tough position right now. So either she goes slow and works her way around that rock, because she can't hard turn in. right now.
But I
'cause-
think a one bank to the left with a turret change at least can shoot out the back. It's going to be the
it's,
best
it's only
option.
2 dice though, which is problematic against Peter's free agility list.
True.
Um,
But I think she's got enough more time to change it back to the front again when she goes around the rock.
oh, definitely. But
Yeah.
I mean, probably a 1 bank and then a K turn for Ketsu would be the ultimate decision.
Yes, but that 5k turn can be very brutal if you do it wrong.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But we'll have to see how that goes. But he's going to have to come around. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Oof. Nick has a very difficult decision of does he
He does.
disengage and regroup, or does he attempt to
I think there is still
keep Peter on the defensive?
I think there is still time to do that.
The problem is that
and-
gives Peter time to regroup, and
Yes. I
that's,
think he might be changing the turret around.
yep, changes it to the side. Okay. There we go, backwards.
Yeah. I mean, shots on at least is better than nothing, I would say.
No, definitely.
Putting the
It's,
pressure on is better than nothing, even though,
and there's the 2 hard up.
yeah, that's probably to try and say block the Suntu from turning hard left. If he wants to do that.
Now, does he want to boost in? Does he want to barrel roll? Let's see. He's in a decent position at the moment to gain shots, but the Grand Inquisitor is... I think Grand Inquisitor is going to be the MVP of this game.
Yeah, I know, I think...
He's just been left alone, and if he's able to just stick around and just take things out from the back, then he might just do most of the damage.
Okay. No, he's in a very good spot.
He tried the 4K. Okay.
He still gets the evade because he's fully executed the maneuver.
Yes. We'll roll the dice to see if he gets strained.
And he gets a strain. He does, right? Yeah. It's a hit
That's
and a
not an
focus. Yeah.
Okay. Has potential cover from the gas cloud as well. Not just for the obstruction bonus, but we'll see what that means. Probably a 1 bank left for Grand Inquisitor. Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming in to assist these guys. Very well played here from Peter.
Yeah.
Getting those two guys up and lined up together, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got a very good firing range. If Sunta did like a 2 forward now as well,
Mhm.
that could be the end of the Terok. Taking a Targlock with Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah, he's got the force to spend for the focuses, so it should be okay.
Well, Terek's going to be duked, potentially, if he doesn't have to spend the evade. 4 forward. Okay.
No, you called the fast one.
yeah. Well, whatever the fastest blue maneuver was. So, a barrel roll probably could just fit. You just barrel roll... Focus
Front.
barrel roll, maybe? Just to get out Terok's arc and have a focus for Ketsu's shot.
Maybe evade. Evade barrel.
Possibly, but I mean, at 4 dice, I think the focus is better. He could just boost barrel and attempt to completely get out of range.
I think that's what he's trying to do now.
But you just need to make sure you set yourself up for next and there's the
Oh, wow.
evade. Stress.
He could potentially boost out as
And
well.
boost. Yeah.
Boost it out. There we go.
And I think that's out of range for Ketsu as well.
Yeah, but better safe than sorry to get that evade.
Yeah. It also gives Terok a difficult choice next turn if he survives. Okay, so Ketsu's mobile arc.
Ooh.
Oh, just in.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Still a dice attack. Attack is an attack.
Yeah. But at least has the evade. So it'll be 2 dice against 4.
Right. So, gets you firing first.
Spend the force, you're not getting shot.
No. So it is a focus and a blank.
So 1 hit.
Okay, spinning
As the
force.
evade will be safe.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
3
Safe regardless.
evades.
Sinter not an Orc.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you go for here? I think you go for the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Try to burn off its mods.
Try to let him spend off the forces before he gets to shoot back.
Yeah. If you take the Defender on, you're shooting against 4 dice because of the strain, but obstruction is there.
I don't think the obstruction is there. Eh?
It is. It said in the chat.
Sorry, I missed
Defender.
that.
Yeah.
I missed it.
It'll be 3 against 4 regardless, but the Defender can take the punch.
So he is shooting at Inquisitor.
Trying to burn off those offensive mods.
Ooh,
2
almost.
hits. Not bad.
Almost 3. Ooh, he has to choose. He'll
choose to spend. There's no reason to
not spend.
Currently he's up in points. He can play the defensive player. He doesn't need to be aggressive at all.
Yeah, 62-0 for Peter.
Yeah, that does help Terok though, because that means the Inquisitor will only be firing with 2 dice instead of his 3. No force to spend on his ability. 2 dice.
Oh, Grand Inquisitor 2 dice. He gets a hit and a blank.
Leaving the target lock there for next turn.
Cool. And that is a evade, focus, and 2 blanks.
Yep. Now range 3 from
Rexler.
Rexler.
And that is through a rock as well, yeah?
Yeah. Duke will mean nothing here since he still has a focus token.
Yes.
Alright, 3 dice. Let's see what happens. Just 1 hit. Yep, he'll change one of those evades down, and then he'll just spend the focus.
He couldn't have... Yeah, because of the focus, yeah.
Okay, now it becomes a very interesting game. Terok is where he wants to be because of his ability. Stripping off potentially evades and focuses from both of those guys. Unfortunately, Ketsu's out of the fight for 1, maybe 2 more turns.
I would say...
same with Sunta, actually.
Yeah. I would go fast with
Reckless Strain should be gone.
Terok just to get out of any potential arcs.
Well, just remember that you want... you've got Predator, you've got your Concordia Dawn ability on your ship, and you strip green tokens from your enemies. So like a 2 bank to the left, and just have both of them in your front arc might be the best option. You also just need to block Rexler's 4K. Which he's more likely than not going to do.
He might not even do it at all, yeah. Looking at the chat here quickly. There we go. Gal confirming that the Fang Fighter can do some stuff. And that he's versatile. Free ad for Coca-Cola. I got my bottle of Coke here. Well, Rexler, let's check. Sunta will obviously go around the rock just to get rid of some stuff. Or he might just too hard left and left in again. Turn around.
Yeah, he might, but which direction? He
left.
I mean, so he could 2 hard left and then 1 hard left. But if he comes up and through the right hand side, he gets the gas clouds cover. He's Sunterfell, so he should evade things. And it lets him chase Terok better. Because if Terok's going forward, it'll be... If he goes down the board, that's 3 turns that he's going to be away from the fight. Ketchu's in much the same problem, because she'll have to do a 3 hard, maybe 1 bank, just spend time coming out and around that rock, which gives Peter plenty of time to potentially hurt Terok.
Hmm.
And Terok is scared of crits.
He doesn't want crits.
He just has hull. There's no shields to protect him. But Nick, both his dials done. Peter thinking very, very hard on what he wants to do, and Sunten the defender.
Yeah. The main thing.
I think of.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The main thing at the moment for Ketsu is just to get back to the front firing arc again as well.
That's gonna take 2 to 3 turns.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah,
think that-
two turns with a shot in that second turn, depending on where Peter repositions his ships.
Yeah.
So 2-3s are around that rock should be fine. You must just remember to turn that arc to the front.
I think the 4K from Rexler is safe because if you bump Terok, you get a nice free hard up the board next turn.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't bump Terok, then, well, Terok's going to take some pain.
Yeah, no, definitely.
The strain still being there for the defender may present a issue as well. Well, both guys have their dials set. I assume Peter's just double thinking. I think it's Rexler's maneuver he's worried about.
Yeah, so you would want to get that evade. See that?
Yeah, regardless.
That's the only thing about a defender that makes it a little bit more predictable, because you want to get that evade every single time to be able to use Juke.
There's a free hard.
Yeah.
No reason to not rotate the turret now because it's not doing anything for you.
Yeah, I would take it all the way to the front.
Yeah. There it is. Okay. Let's see what Terok does.
3 bank left. 2.
Yeah, but the 3 isn't blue.
Oh yeah.
So that does put the K turn into a potentially amazing position.
Let's just say if the K turn was dealt in.
Yeah, I mean there was no reason not to, but we'll see what he was thinking. So Inquisitor first, getting out of there. No reason to play around. He could just focus boost and just get a nice side shot into.
Not only
Ketsu.
focus boost, maybe focus barrel roll. Focus barrel roll to the left hand side, and he's got a 1 hard left in. 1 hard is blue, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, just focusing, keeping his dial open.
Okay.
Just to fall forward from.
It's removing that strain.
Yep. We'll get the evade.
He could have removed that strain already with. Oh no, you didn't get shot at. Never mind.
No, he didn't. Gets the evade.
Mm-hmm.
Take a target lock on Terok since you're there, you're not getting shot. Ooh, I don't know about that focus. I mean, he's not shooting anything. He's not getting shot.
Mm-mm.
You can just set up, unless he does think he's going to shoot Ketsu, but I think that's too far away. Too hard out from Fal.
Yeah, that's a turn. That's a turn I thought of.
Yeah. There's no need to do anything from Fal to stress yourself.
It's just parallel
Maybe-
left.
Yeah. Just position
Get a
yourself.
bit closer, yeah.
Oh, looks like he's happy where he is. Okay, no shot from Terok. Well, no shot from Fal, no shot from Terok.
Only shot will be from Inquisitor.
Yeah, I still think he should have taken the. Oh, it's close. Maybe Rexler
Wow.
will have a shot.
He's spending that force to make it a range 1 attack.
Yep.
The 3 dice from Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Worse than his previous rolls.
Yeah. I mean,
be
you
one
can't get 3 crits every single time.
And 3 evades.
You can't get 3 crits every single time. Okay, so Ketsu
And,
just says no.
Range 3 for a rock for Rexler.
Mm-hmm.
Ketsu, spend that focus. 2 hits and a crit.
Cool.
Oh, and only one evade. So it'll be a shield and a crit.
No, just a shield.
He's taken a shield already on Ketsu. Why is she spending the force? There's no.
There's no need to spend it.
Yeah, you can't. There's no damage to negate. Ah, here's the thing.
Panic pilot.
Stunned pilot.
Stun pilot. Looks like
Yeah.
panic too, eh?
The don't be a noob crit. Don't fly over rocks. You shouldn't be doing that anyway, but
Yeah, exactly. Why did he spend the force though?
I'm not sure. But he'll gain it back next turn anyway.
Understandable, yeah. Wonder why he spent it. Anyway, so that's the second shield of Ketsu with one crit going through, stun pilot, as mentioned. Let's see quickly.
Okay, so this is quite interesting now for Nick, because he can hard turn Ketsu in. Either a hard 2 or a hard 3 will be fine for her. But what
R2
Peter
would
needs
be...
to,
Yeah?
Peter just needs to stay away from tractor range of rocks. And if he does that, then Ketsu can potentially be burnt down quite easily, because she's got, what, 7 life left? 7 hull left? Yeah.
Yes. She's got 8 hull
So-
normal, yeah.
Yeah, Peter can just trade shots now with the Inquisitor and Rexler into Ketsu. Sunta's pretty predictable. I think Terok possibly does a
Terok have
Right.
a 3 Talon.
2 Talon.
2 Talon. Oh, well, that will be also obvious one then, yeah. I would do a 2 Talon.
he could just do a 1 hard to the right if he wanted to.
That
he's
as
not
well,
stressed.
yes. He's not stressed, yes.
He's not stressed, just does 1 hard to the right and set himself up for next turn to chase either the Inquisitor or the Defender.
I'm calling it 2 hard up left with Ketsu.
Yeah, Nick needs to start thinking about the points,
Mm.
who he needs to take out just to win. Because that Defender in 30 minutes is going to be very hard to kill.
Exactly.
With a focus and invade every turn, and the ability to outmaneuver you.
Can you confirm quickly? We've got around about 28 minutes left on the clock by them.
Yes,
Cool.
28:57.
Okay, so I'm like 10 seconds ahead. It's not that bad.
Okay, it looks like all 3 of them have set their dials and not checking to make sure. So who's streaming the finals? You or Wolfcast? Are you doing it together?
It's going to be a combination between us, yes. So I'm going to chat with them and see who's going to do what. And then
Is it too hard from Ketsu?
I'll probably co-host with them as well.
Wonderful.
And vice versa, depending on what they want to do.
There's the 2 talents you predicted.
But the other
A
way around.
Different way that I was expecting, yeah. I thought he was going to go right where it's nice and clear.
Ooh, but then he at least has an arc on Sunter. Either way he goes over the rock or not, he's not going to get damage on the rock, which is actually not bad.
Yes, but
Because Sunter
he's
won't get
going
an
to-
arc.
Yeah, but Sunta might just be range free with either an evade or a focus, whatever he needs. And Terok will be unmodded. Let's see what Inquisitor does. Another 4 forward.
Straight. And he goes
Yeah.
away. Who's to
Yeah,
the
Peter-
left?
Yeah, Peter doesn't need to engage. Peter doesn't need to actually do anything right now. The points are firmly his, and he's flying the more maneuverable ships.
That's a 3 hard left from Rexler. I would
It
say.
could just be another 4 forward.
There's a big
I
discussion
think,
going on now.
I think he's explaining
Oh, even a 4K.
why he did what he did. 4K is probably perfect, actually. It's out of arc. He'll get his evade. He can just take a target lock on whoever he wants to kill.
Hmm. I don't know if Togalok's going to be in range for Turok though.
I was talking about Ketsu for next turn.
Yeah, Ketsu might be the only option at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, because there's no need to take a focus if you don't think Turok's in range.
Hmm.
If you think Turok's in range, you take the Togalok on him.
Yeah, I'll go Ketsu.
Because sure, he's got 4 dice, but A, you've got Duke, and B, he doesn't have any mods.
Hmm.
Yeah, you could take a Togalok and see who you get it on. Because regardless, if you get a shot on Turok, that's great. If you don't get a shot on Turok, then
Ooh, he's deciding either to. Ooh, he's going focus though.
okay, yeah, he hasn't taken a lock this game. Well, he took a lock with Inquisitor, but
That's about it.
yeah, there's the one hard. Didn't
Mhm.
stress himself out, so he could do just the one hard. Is out of Predator for Terok, so means if Terok does shoot him, he won't get any mods.
You think a boost forward left will actually get him in range of Ketsu though? That's the other question.
Yes, but you don't want to be in range.
No, you don't.
Because Kit will just fire tractor you closer to Terok.
Yeah, but doesn't that tractor have to be in range 1?
I think
Oh, the
that one is
Shadowcaster.
just...
The Shadowcaster hit one, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
just take the evade. There's no need to reposition now.
No, okay, cool.
Any reposition might put you in Terok's bullseye, which actually gives him mods.
I was just thinking, why would Peter not target lock?
He's probably playing it safe with Rexler. I mean, when in doubt, focus. So
That's true.
I think it's a mistake, but I don't play Imperial Aces as much as he does. So
Yeah. I mean, from my side, I mean, I would have target locked. Anyway, right. So that's an all Turok shot. That is a hit and 2 focuses.
yeah, so just one hit. So the evade will take care of that, regardless.
Cool. So that changes to that because the evade token. There's no shots from Rexler.
Yeah,
And no shots from Kitsu, I think.
that should be out of range.
That's round.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, Ketsu might just do another 2 hard into the left. Because Rexler's 4K is, again, very problematic. Because Terok can get in there and cause problems. Suntu is also in a very vulnerable position because regardless of how he moves, he's moving towards someone's arc.
Yeah.
Which is not the way Suntu wants to move. He could just go a 4-5 forward, but if Ketsu just does the 2 hard left, he's safe. Grand Inquisitor, again, just really happy. Can just do the 1 hard left, take the target lock. I'm surprised the Inquisitor didn't take a target lock because he knew where everything was. He knew nothing was going to shoot at him. So
the Grand Inquisitor still has a target lock on top, yeah. By Old Terok.
Yeah, by Terok.
Yeah.
I guess that's why he didn't take it. I'm still not sure why Rexler didn't take.
I mean, if you're looking at Grand Inquisitor now, just a 1 hard left, as you said, and then I would maybe barrel roll upwards and then do another 1 hard left up again, and you're back in the fight. You don't even have to go around the rock.
Yeah.
That's a play. The only one I'm worried about now. You think Ketsu maybe 1 bank left will be fine?
I think it'll be fine.
Because if he's gonna do a hard now, it's gonna be difficult to recover. Oh, there we go. Called it.
There's 1 bank left, yeah.
Because I think it's gonna be difficult to recover if he does a 2 hard or 3 hard, left hand side.
There's a lock. 1, 2. Val should check the range for that.
You should check the range, yeah.
It's a bit far, but all right.
I would say he needs to confirm that.
Sunta does have a potential free hard boost and barrel out, but That's gonna be tough.
Got 21 minutes left in this game.
Ooh, okay, that makes Sunter's life easier if he just wanted to get out of there. If he 2 hards now,
That's Ultarach and the Arc.
yeah, if he 2 hards now, he's potentially only taking 1 shot from. Oh,
Ketsu.
let's see. There's the 1 hard left for the Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm. Barrel roll
Just-
up.
Well, he can just barrel roll, yeah, to the left,
Mm.
and then just 1 hard again. Grand Inquisitor doing a lot of work this game.
Yeah, he's actually been exactly what you said, MVP for this game. I would
Oh,
rate the
that-
MVP.
That's the biggest problem is if you just ignore him, it becomes nearly impossible to do anything about him because, well, he could just be anywhere you don't want him to be. Why?
Yeah, I think he got the wrong barrel roll there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, there's being defensive and then there's
Being really defensive.
choosing not to fight. Okay, so we'll get a range 1 shot into Ketsu because Inquisibility. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's
5
not,
forward, right?
that's
I mean,
not
he
that
could.
bad.
Well, it potentially is because Ketsu might hit him with an attack, put him on the rock. He is bumped. Yeah, that's potentially quite bad. This is good for Sunter though.
Yeah. Evade boost left. Boost right. Full on range 1. No, he's range 1 still already. But he might not have the bullseye arc.
Yeah, that is quite close. Oh, Nick has a very difficult decision here, depending on what Sunter does. But does he fire on Sunter, who he has his target lock, or does he murder Braff by shooting him, tractoring him onto the rock, and then still shooting him with Terok? Because, well,
Terok
beams.
will Terok don't have an arc though when he's being.
Are you sure? I think there'll still be an arc if he gets barrel rolled onto the rock.
Don't think so, but we can check.
I'm fairly sure a front to front barrel roll backwards, because remember Ketsu chooses how they barrel roll.
No, that's understandable.
Yeah, barrel roll boost. We'll get Predator and a focus.
Would it just a boost not have fitted there?
I think that's to get distance from Ketsu.
Okay. Oh yeah, true as well, yeah. Oh, this is going to be interesting engagement. It's definitely shots going into Ketsu and into Ultarach from both sides. And Ketsu is also going to shoot some decent bullets at either Mr. Rexler or even Sunter. Ooh. Now this is going to see what they're going to do here now. This is a very good strategic comeback here from Nick as well, being able to block that defender. Oh, and he does tractor in defender. Ooh.
Yep. They didn't even actually need to shoot because of Ketsu's title at the start of engagement.
But doesn't he need to tractor him now?
So that's the start of engagement.
Oh yes, okay.
So he can potentially now barrel roll him onto that asteroid if he wants to. If he wants to get old Terok out of unless he wants to shoot with Ketsu first, because barrel rolling might take it out Ketsu's firing arc. So you might want to shoot with. Isn't it the first time you take a tractor?
Yeah, it's when you receive a tractor beam.
That might be a misplay from Nick, because he might be hoping to shoot. Is it a May ability? You may choose.
You may choose to, yeah, you may choose to barrel and stuff like that, yeah. Okay, that's Sunter onto Old Tarok.
Yep. Predator.
So it's hit, focus,
Yeah, it's going to
focus,
be one
flank,
hit. He definitely doesn't want to spend that focus.
focus.
He is up in points, so he could, but I don't think the way Peter plays, he's going to. The way Peter has been playing so far has been extremely defensive, so keeping Sunter safe with a focus token might be his prerogative. Regardless, he's up in points, so he can afford to play defensive.
Yeah.
But he's thinking about it.
He's definitely thinking about spending it. I mean, in this case scenario, I think he'll be safe if he does spend it. Get as much as possible points. Yeah, go for it. I would say get as much as possible points in there. I know the points don't really matter, but the ship down is a ship down.
Yeah, 1 of 8, so 2 hits, half points on the Fang. That does incentivize Ketsu to now shoot Sunter and potentially tractor beam him.
So two hits on Old Tarok.
Yep.
Points going up 91 to 0.
Range 2.
So he's shooting at Sunter.
I'm saying it is range 2, target lock, and a force. That's a very tempting target.
It is.
And Ketsu's got beautiful K-turn next turn. K-turn, contraband.
And he's sorted.
Get in behind everything. It's a tough decision. Do you go into the 2 agility defender at range 1, or do you go into Sunterfell? There you go, Sunterfell.
Yeah, it's going to be more difficult to hit the defender than Sunterfell. Not difficult, but I mean, it's going to take more to take the defender down than Sunterfell. So one position shot with Ketsu on Sunter.
Okay. Oof.
And he has a target lock.
Yeah. So we'll reroll 2 of them, keep the focus for the force.
Oh!
There you go, 3 hits.
It goes bearer, so it's going to change it to 3 hits. And it's got no mods, so that's definitely 2 hits going through.
Yeah, half points on Sunter now,
half points on Sunter. Yeah.
Now, Sunter takes a tractor. Is he actually going to do anything with those tractor beams? Potentially try to move him into arc of thing? Oh, he's having Peter do it instead of just using the thing.
I would have tracked him behind the rock, so it goes over the rock and doesn't get any action.
Oh, he's trying to get a shot from Tarok.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But that's just out. Okay, Grand Inquisitor will get a shot into Ketsu, but this is a very good comeback from Nick right now.
Yeah, he's got points on the board now. We still have at least another round, maybe 2 left, depending how quick they play.
I'm still surprised they didn't barrel roll the defend onto a rock.
Yeah, wonder if that would have been a shot though. So it does take a range 1 from the Inquisitor and hitting quite hard actually. It's a crit hit.
Yep.
And Ketsu has to take the hit and crit.
Yeah. It's gonna hurt. Let's see.
Ooh. Okay, so hit.
And another crit. Structural damage. Oof.
That's 4 heart left on Ketsu, right?
Yeah, that should be. Yeah. With -1 agility.
That is ouch. That is a little bit ouch. Okay, all the tractors goes away as well, guys. Circle tokens go away. I must take the tractors away. Okay, let's wait until next round until they actually discover that.
Yeah, it's fine. They're not gonna.
Not gonna make a massive difference anyway. Ooh, I think Nick might be contemplating that 5k.
It's a 4K, isn't it?
5. He had the unfortunate incident of 5k'ing it off the board one game I played against him.
Ooh, 5Ks.
Yeah, it's a 5k. 5k big base ship is very unpredictable. That's why I mentioned it earlier.
Yeah. 5K is tough, but I mean, if he is, what's the point situation like right now?
Well, at the moment with that shot into Ketsu took half as well. So 131 to Peter and 32 to Nick. Just go check. I think the other game should be the same time. This is an interesting match, dude. This is an interesting match.
Yeah. No, I mean, so okay, Grand Inquisitor, nice easy move, 1 hard left.
Yeah, that's a given. He could 4K again with the defender.
Yeah, but there's no problem. He will land on the gas cloud again.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's got a huge problem with that. He'll get his evade. He'll stop putting damage into Ketsu again.
The Sunter is a different story.
I mean, I know Peter wouldn't want to do it, but Sunter can just be a sacrificial lamb. There's no.
Points wise, yes, because
Ketsu is halved, potentially going to get killed. Terok is halved. There's no reason building all of your maneuvers around keeping Sunter alive.
But if he does lose Sunter, I mean, it's going to be just over 100 points, which still puts Peter in the lead with at least 20 points.
There's the 5k. Did he use contraband?
He's going to, and he's going to
use it before he activates. So you can see before he sees if he bumps or anything. But that's fine.
Okay. He is going to take away a crit, I think.
I don't think either of those are repairable.
Not repairable.
That's structural damage.
Yeah, it's not repairable.
Take a target lock on Sunter, maybe? The 5k is good. It puts him into a really good position, but unfortunately that defender is still full life. Taking it onto Inquisitor. Well, I mean, if Inquisitor 1 hards, he'll be close to the rock, can potentially be put on it, but...
Yeah, I just wanted to say, just check that, please.
But knowing that Peter can just focus barrel roll to
the
left and go, I don't care about your tractors. Okay, Terok. 3 forward. Okay.
Ooh.
And
he is definitely potentially not allowing the Inquisitor to boost.
Yeah. I mean, that's good, but that does take a lot of pressure off Sunter. So there's the 1 hard. He doesn't need to take a focus because Terok will strip it away regardless.
But he can boost right out.
He can, but that still gives the opportunity for Ketsu to just barrel roll him onto that asteroid. He takes 1 less shot, but...
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. Barrel roll that way also works, because... I mean, that does make Ketsu definitely want to shoot it, barrel roll it towards Terok again, and do a 1-on-1 shot.
Yeah, the temptation is there. Temptation is there, definitely. Yep, there's the 4K again.
4K again.
God, these defenders are so greedy.
Yeah.
I want guns on, man. Guns on. Hey. Ooh, and a strain.
Takes a strain, yeah. Now, Sunta, the tough one. He could have just two-harded if he thought he knew where Terok was going to go, sacrifice himself, but kill Terok at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Two bank.
Oh,
Out.
wow. You should probably just...
De-stress, barrel towards the defender out of Ketsu's arc, maybe?
Upwards, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Peter's been doing very well to keep out of these arcs.
And just stay there.
Ooh. So that forces Ketsu to shoot at the Inquisitor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Shoot at the Inquisitor and then
Barrel rolling, yeah.
barrel it towards Terok.
Barring he hits.
If he does hit.
Okay, so there's nothing happening there. Isn't Ketsu shooting first?
She should have. Because if... Did he check arc for Terok now?
No, he just checked Arc and Inquisitor, so I think it was I think
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
a premature check there.
Yeah, because he's got first player.
Okay, so Ketsu definitely into the Inquisitor.
Yep, has a target lock, has a force, so...
Ooh.
Yep.
Hit,
3
focus, hit, and then 3 hits. That hits. Either way, doesn't matter what he spends.
Yeah, so that could just be a barrel towards Terok,
Mm.
and Terok will get a good shot in on him.
It's one shield down on the Inquisitor.
Yep.
That brings Nick all the closer to potential half points on Inquisitor as well.
And there's the barrel back towards Terok. So Terok will now get a range 1 shot into the Inquisitor. No
Which-
Predator.
Which he wants.
Yeah.
He does have a focus, so he has options. Okay, range 1 shot. Turok into Inquisitor. And Inquisitor's got 1 less dice.
An Inquisitor should have spent a force there to make it not a range 1 shot for Terok.
Yeah. Okay, well, Turok had... Do that,
Yep.
you spend the focus.
Focus. Stay safe.
Yep, that's what we all have to do in this time and age. Stay safe. That is what we have to do.
Oh, I mean that is a win for the Inquisitor, taking only 1 shield through all that, and now gets a range 1 shot into Terok.
We can still retaliate. Range 3 through a rock on Ketsu from Defender.
Yep, that's fine. We'll have Duke.
Only 3
So-
dice from Ketsu.
Yep.
It's
3
needs
dice from Ketsu.
one more
has
dice.
Duke.
One more dice, Ketsu. One more dice.
Yeah, it's obstructed and range 3, so
One more dice. He's not seeing it. One more dice.
yeah, he might be thinking regular structural down, but not figuring out that.
One more dice. There we go. No, one more.
No, one more structural.
There we
There
go.
we go. Okay, 2 hits. That's not bad on average. And the evade will get you down. So that's another 2 hits into Ketsu.
Wow. Heats just
Are
keep
they only
coming.
taking... Okay, so they are taking the 2.
Yeah, get Duke down.
There we
So
go.
it's 2 on Ketsu. And she's down to 2 hull. So there's still 2 minutes left. There's still enough for 1 round, depending on what's happening now. If
Well, yeah,
Inquisitor can
Inquisitor
shoot.
might get a shot into either Ketsu or Terok.
Mm-hmm. If they're quick enough, they can have another round. I think he might just go for Ketsu. I think the reason he probably didn't spend one to cancel the dice is to have a range 1 on Ketsu.
Possibly, yeah.
That is why, probably, yeah. So he's probably going to spend that now to have a range 1 on Ketsu.
Yeah, but he didn't know if he was going to survive or not.
That's the gamble you take.
Okay. Let's see what he does.
Yep, he does. That's 3 dice. 3 red dice on Ketsu.
3 into 2. Modulus Ketsu.
Ooh.
Oh, nice
Ooh.
hit crit.
Hit crit and a focus. Ketsu, what you doing?
1 evade, so another crit. A direct will kill her.
Yes.
Just wounded.
Winded pilot.
And with that, it's just cleanup. They probably have enough time for another turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Peter Hayward is in a fantastic position.
He's got this game. He's got this game. Unless Nick pulls something out of the hat quite quickly now. So it looks like they have decided to play another round. Which is all fair and good.
Yep, there's enough time if they go into the planning phase now already.
Let's refresh the page to see what happened to the previous other game. Other game I don't think is done yet.
Okay, yeah, going into planning phase with 22 seconds to go, so there will definitely be another time.
Yes, and the other game is, I think, finishing off. I see the other game now finishing off.
9, 8. Yep, they've started. Okay, so Terok's in a difficult position. He's stressed. He's facing the wrong way. There's not much he could do.
No. It's going to be Ketsu needs to put some damage in some way.
Yeah, Inquisitor can probably just do a 1 bank to the right, maybe a 2 forward. Rexler's probably just going to do a 3 forward.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless of what Ketsu does, she's taking a shot from somewhere. Sunta probably just does a 5 forward up the board evade boost.
Yeah, he just wants to get out. There's no real reason to turn around.
The Inquisitor can probably survive any shot. The Defender will definitely survive any shot you put at it. I think probably just a 3 forward, get rid of the strain.
Yes.
1 bank, get rid of the stress for the Inquisitor, and just kill Ketsu. Terok's literally not an issue.
Mm.
And then 5 forward for Sunta. Just, yeah. I think this is entirely in Peter's control now.
No, Peter's got this now. He's going to create a small little kill box for Ketsu.
Yeah.
And just run away with Sunta, as you said, yeah. Ketsu might just try and maybe force a bump onto Inquisitor.
That's fine, then he's getting shots from Rexler.
Anyway.
Regardless of what happens, if Peter shoots Ketsu, she's probably dead. If Ketsu bumps both Inquisitor and Rexler, then game's over in Peter's favor, I believe, right? It's just
yes. 131 to 32 for Peter.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, he needs 99 points.
Yes. He needs full
which he's
99
not going to get
points.
from anywhere with 1 shot.
No, yeah, there's a potential block.
Yeah, so that's a mistake because Rexler's just going to do a 3 forward and shoot it in the rear.
Mm.
Can rotate, but that doesn't give you anything.
No. Unless the Inquisitor goes very fast.
Yeah, but again, it doesn't give you points as such because the Inquisitor should be able to survive a single shot. Takes the evade, but evade and the force. Okay, yeah, Inquisitor does the 1 bank. No shots.
Okay. And then
That's
there's
good.
4 straight.
Rexler.
4 straight.
3 straight. Yeah, clears the
3
stress.
straight. Yeah.
Yeah, can just take that off. Just target lock. Evade target lock. There's no reason you're not getting shot anywhere.
Mm.
Maximum attack. Yeah, there we go. That's gonna be game. There's no ways Nick can get points.
No. Definitely not on this one.
So it's. I'm not sure why he decided to go so fast with. I mean, it was probably to clear the stress.
Yes, that too, and then obviously force a bump. And the thing
Yeah,
is,
but
if
he didn't gain anything from forcing a bump.
yeah, but I mean, if he got lucky with not being able to get shot in that hard, he might survive still.
Yeah,
But-
but even if he even if he doesn't get shot and bumps the Inquisitor, Peter still wins on points.
Correct. So either way,
So basically, he had to kill the defender and hope for the best.
ooh, he barrel rolled away Inquisitor,
Yeah, well,
Ooh.
that's the tractor.
just missing that rock.
0-1, yeah. He'll get a shot at the Inquisitor still,
Yeah.
but
Initiative.
I mean-
his initiative shots as well still.
yeah,
Range 1 onto the Inquisitor from Nick.
yeah, with tractor beam.
Ketsu, range 1.
I'm not sure why he took the evade then and not the target lock. Because he's only going to have one defense dice because of structural from Rexler.
Mm.
And I mean, he's kind of hoping there that Rexler only gets one hit in total.
Okay, so I can confirm that the game is done.
Good,
Just-
good.
We got. I don't want to spoil the surprise yet. Hang on.
There's 2 hits from Ketsu into the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor can just spend his force. Inquisitor survives the shot.
The ordeal.
Yeah. Now the Inquisitor can be MVP and kill Ketsu.
Ooh.
Full MVP. Range 1 into Ketsu.
3 dice.
Yep. No mods, but 1 hit.
Oh.
Okay, he'll survive that because he's got the evade. Spends the force.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be 1 evade. Then range 2 from Rexler into Ketsu.
Mm.
See how this goes.
Okay, so Ketsu only has got the 1 dice though.
Yep. And that's game.
Yeah, that's game, yes.
Hit and crit. There's no ways. Can spend the evade. Still take 2 crits. That's well flown, Peter.
Is he spinning the evade?
Doesn't really matter if he does, but
Yeah.
panic
That's-
and a damage sensor array.
So he does spin the evade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
so
game.
panic and damage sensor array. That is game indeed.
Well
Wow.
flown by Peter. Well caught up back by Nick.
Yes, it was just not enough, but he managed to get some points in there. And well flown by both these guys. Very good competitors. And definitely a very nice game here for the top 4. Well, that means it goes to finals, guys. And finals will happen in the next half an hour or so from now. So the points currently as it stands for Peter, 171 for Peter and 32 for Nick. So Peter takes this game. And it will be a final between Peter and Sean Rushmore. There's your guy. There's a surprise I wanted to keep for later. So yeah, but now it's out there, and yeah, it's a Joburg against Cape Town final, guys. So we're half an hour from now, basically. So we're looking at roughly on about say 10 to 3 or so. We're gonna start the finals. It's a 2-hour final, as per normal regulation X-Wing rules. So let me just confirm that for you quickly. Last time we said half an hour from the last game. Yeah, so half an hour from now, guys, we start the next game. Watch out for the streams of that game. It's going to be a cracker. It's going to be the Imperials against... What did Sean
Rebels.
fly? Rebels.
Rebel A-Wing.
Ah, old classic style Star Wars. Rebels against Imperials. All right, guys. So, Pierre, thank you very much for assisting here.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. And thanks very much for everyone watching. And this is going to be a final from Peter Hayward against Sean Rushmore, Cape Town versus Joburg. Join us in half an hour. We will show you all the live coverage either on my stream or Molcast stream, either one of the two. So watch out for which one triggers first. Right, Peter, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And see you guys. Thank you. And see you guys next time, guys. We're out.